What if everything you've been told about cleansing your liver is actually making it worse? Today I'm sharing one of the most counterintuitive and most powerful tips for reversing a fatty liver. And I promise you, most people get this completely backwards. First, let's talk about your liver for a second. It weighs about 3.5 pounds. It sits on your right side, just here, and it performs over 500 different functions in your body. 500. Now, here's the scary part about fatty liver disease. There are virtually no symptoms in the early stages. None. You might slowly develop a gut, but most people have no idea anything is wrong until it becomes serious. And when it does get serious, fatigue, nausea, abdominal pain, right shoulder pain, headaches, upper back pain. And eventually, after years of silent inflammation, you get cirrhosis, scar tissue, permanent damage. At that point, your liver loses its ability to detoxify your body. Toxic waste builds up, cortisol builds up, the stress hormone your liver is supposed to regulate, estrogen builds up, which in men can cause breast tissue growth, and in women can drive estrogen dominance and even cancer risk. This is why a functional liver isn't just about digestion. It's about your entire hormonal health. Now, who gets fatty liver? Obviously heavy drinkers, but that's not who I'm talking about today. I'm talking about non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And 25% of the population has it. Not just overweight people, not just people with a visible gut. Skinny people are actually twice as likely to die from fatty liver because they assume they're healthy, so they eat whatever they want. And the number one dietary cause? Fructose, specifically high fructose corn syrup in your sodas, your processed foods, your snacks. Fructose is 20 times more likely to cause fatty liver than any other sugar. 20 times. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Research on mice showed something remarkable. When they were fed diets deficient in two specific nutrients, methionine and choline, they developed fatty liver without gaining weight, without becoming diabetic, just fatty liver. So what are these nutrients? Methionine is an amino acid and a building block for glutathione, the most powerful antioxidant your body makes. It helps break down chemicals and detoxify your system. Choline is a nutrient in the B vitamin family, and it does something remarkable. It actually dissolves fat in the liver. It strips it right off. So here's the counterintuitive part, the part most people get wrong. When people think liver cleanse, they think juice cleanses, vegetable detoxes, low fat, less meat. And yes, vegetables absolutely play a role. But here's the problem. The foods highest in choline and methionine are egg yolks, liver, grass-fed dairy, fish, beef, eggs, higher fat, higher protein foods. So if you go low fat to cleanse your liver, you're cutting out the very nutrients your liver needs to heal. Here's what you should actually do instead. Goal number one, remove the toxins. Cruciferous vegetables are loaded with phytonutrients that drive detoxification. Steam them lightly to release more of those nutrients. This is non-negotiable. Goal number two, remove the fat from your liver. To do this, you must lower your carbohydrates. This is where healthy keto comes in. Low carb combined with plenty of vegetables, and pair it with intermittent fasting. Why? Because fasting forces your body to burn through its glycogen stores and pull fat out of storage, including the fat sitting in your liver. It creates a vacuum, and that vacuum pulls the fat out. Goal number three, supplement with choline. Start with 300 to 500 milligrams daily. You can go as high as 3,000 milligrams if needed, but start low and build up. This will begin dissolving the fat in your liver and speed up the entire healing process. And here's one final point, and this one is critical. If you try to cleanse your liver with a low-fat diet, you won't produce enough bile. And bile isn't just for digesting fat. Bile is one of your liver's primary detox tools. It helps purge toxic waste from your body. What triggers bile production? Saturated fat, egg yolks, organ meats, quality protein. So going low fat doesn't just starve your liver of choline. It shuts down your bile production and blocks detoxification entirely. The takeaway is simple. Don't fear the fat. Don't cut the protein. Don't juice your way through this. Eat cruciferous vegetables. Eat quality eggs and fish. Lower your carbs. Fast between meals. Add choline. That is how you actually heal a fatty liver.